If you've ever walked through a tunnel and felt the walls breathe, you may have already crossed into her world. There's a tunnel hidden beneath a lonely road in Niagara Falls, where screams echo at midnight and flames refuse to burn. Locals say if you light a match in the center something takes it from you. But this isn't an urban legend. This is a true story, and what really happened there is far worse than anyone dares to say out loud. Beneath the northern edge of Niagara Falls, Ontario, there's an old limestone tunnel, the kind most people drive past without a second thought. But the ones who stop, they never forget it. For over a century, the screaming tunnel has terrified locals. They say if you stand in the middle at midnight and light a match, a child's scream will pierce the silence and the flame will immediately vanish. It started in the early 1900s. Back then, the tunnel led to a now abandoned farmhouse. A young girl lived there. Her parents were fighting constantly violent, drunken arguments that often ended in broken dishes and bruises. But one night, it ended in something much worse. The barn caught fire. Whether by accident or something darker, no one knows. The girl, just 9 years old, ran, screaming, through the tunnel to escape the flames, but her dress had already caught fire. She collapsed in the middle of the tunnel and died there, alone and burning. Now, people say she never left. But here's the twist no one talks about, and it's not a legend. In 1986, a teenage girl named Marissa disappeared after telling friends she was going to the Screaming Tunnel on a dare. They found her shoes just outside the entrance. Her lighter charred was lying at the center. Her body was never found. Investigators dismissed it as a runaway. Until 1997, another girl went missing, same spot, same story. But this time, the walls of the tunnel were scorched with black soot as if a fire had burned from the inside out. Forensics never explained it. Today, ghost hunters record screams, but not just one girl, two voices. And if you bring a flame into the tunnel, it flickers violently, not from wind, but from something reaching for it. They say if you light a match at midnight, it'll go out in exactly 3 seconds. 1 for the girl who died in flames, 2 for the girl who never came home, and 3 for the one who's listening right behind you. Subscribe for more true horror that crawls under your skin. One new terror every week. You might survive the story, but not the silence that follows.